You see, to be against the death penalty is actually consistent for the left, because they're like, oh, it's just a bunch of clump of cells that got shot up at a school. It doesn't really matter. Go put him in a jail. Where we say, no, that's a life you took, and you don't get to keep on having breath if you go take another precious human life. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. And how do you defend, like, there's a flat-out commandment? It doesn't get much clearer. Thou shalt not kill.
We did this earlier.
I can't hear anything on the other
That's
side.
all right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it says, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not murder, not thou shalt not kill. So killing and murder are two different words in Hebrew. It says, thou shalt not murder, not kill. Again, I could repeat this just over on ad nauseum. God has a law in the scriptures. If you are to take a life, your life shall be taken from you. Why is that? God went and explained in the Torah, it's because human life is so precious, you shall not be able to continue. The only punishment is that your life should also be taken from you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
very
very
much. I
much.
to debate. I just want to hear your
No
explanation.
worries. It's fine. Thank you. Yep.
What's up, Charlie? Welcome to Florida State. My question has to do with culture. I was wondering... Closer to the mic? Okay. I was wondering, why doesn't the right have... Like, the left has dominated culture for so long. They had, the feminist movement. We can blame that for destroying the nuclear home. We can blame that for destroying marriages in a lot of ways. But how do we kind of work backwards from that, kind of get back to, like, the core American values, lower the divorce rate, lower single motherhood, things like that? It doesn't seem to be, like, a practical solution that's been even attempted by the right.
Well, the practical solution, we don't have to think. We need to point people to God and eventually to Jesus Christ.